Hello everybody, this is Papa Wickerson back at with another YouTube speech. So as you may have noticed, the title of this video is DJ Vlad fails as an adult to learn empathy. So let's just give a background to what's going on with this. So DJ Vlad he started out as a DJ, but then he became more well known as an interviewer who does he interviews all these some hip hop artists and as well as other celebrities that's popular with the hip hop world. Could be comedians and actors and any other celebrity has or even anybody who has any contact with the hip hop world. So sometimes I watch it because I always want to learn more about especially if the topic is about NWA or Tupac or Biggie or any of those hip hop artists that I'm interested in learning more about because he always interviews people who's been around. Of course, Tupac's dead, so DJ Vlad never interviewed him, but he interviewed a lot of people who knew Tupac when he was alive and all that stuff, or he interviewed a lot of people who was around Eazy-E when he was alive, that sort of thing. So on and so forth, okay? So DJ Vlad has been commenting on Geoffrey Owens. So Geoffrey Owens was is an actor. He was mostly known for his he had a minor role in the Cosby Show. And the thing about if he had a minor role in TV, yeah, he might be kind of sort of famous, but that stuff doesn't last long. The thing about acting is that okay, you had a few roles, man, have appearances on TV and people might know you, but that doesn't mean you're gonna keep making money, right? Because if you're not consistently working, you're not getting money unless you're you're a superstar like Bill Cosby was, or superstar like Will Smith or Tom Cruise. Most actors don't get to that level where they make millions and millions of dollars per film. Okay? Most actors start on minor roles, and most of the time that's all they get. They don't always have a chance to move on to bigger roles. I mean, if Geoffrey Owens had a chance to be a star of a very popular film, he would have taken the chance. But the thing was, okay, because Geoffrey Owens didn't get these roles later on in life, and because at one point that he was running low on money, and Geoffrey Owens started working at Trader Joe's. And part of the reason why Geoffrey Owens worked at Trader Joe's is that, of course, it's money, but also Trader Joe's had a flexible schedule, so in case there's an audition coming up, Geoffrey Owens would take time off to go to an audition, right? Or if there's a play or whatever, or series that he's able to film, then he can take off, whatever, right? But the thing is, okay, DJ Vlad keeps saying over and over again that Geoffrey Owens failed as an adult because he's bagging groceries at Trader Joe's. He says over, it's not just one time he said it. In every interview, he tried to bait whoever he's interviewing to say something. How people do interviews and stuff, will try to say something real controversial just to get people's attention and get people riled up. Which, yeah, I'm riled up right here, so I guess I'm contributing to the problem. But yeah, so he interviews everybody, anybody who's been acting, or any comedian or any actor, he interviews. He's saying, "Oh, I think Geoffrey Owens feels an adult. What do you think about it?" He says it over and over. And until one time, DJ Vlad was mentioned the Geoffrey Owens issue again to Lord Jamar, which is a rap artist who was with Brand Nubians. And Lord Jamar went off on him because Lord Jamar is what they call black nationalist. He's really into the radical politics, that sort of stuff, into the 5% nation, that sort of stuff, radical left view of them, kind of like Public Enemy in a way. But anyways, yeah, so Lord Jamar is saying that DJ Vlad, who was actually a Russian immigrant, saying that you don't understand there's how racism impact African Americans and that sort of stuff. Anyways, yeah, so DJ Vlad kept saying it over and over again. It's I'm my God, maybe DJ Vlad keeps saying that Geoffrey Owens failed as an adult because he had to resort to working at Trader Joe's when he's near retirement age. Well, maybe DJ Vlad failed as an adult to develop empathy. And of course, empathy is like try to like understand a person's situation. And of course, we're not all. Sometimes you don't always show empathy. Like even when we should, I'm not exempt. Or sometimes like, oh, I should have shown more empathy to the other person. Yeah. So DJ Vlad kept mentioning Geoffrey Owens is failed as an adult over and over again. I'm like, my God, like why? Just stop already. Like why? It's like kicking a man when you're down. Like, you think Geoffrey Owens feels good about this whole situation? I mean, you don't think that this his struggles as as an underworking actor doesn't give him self-esteem issues? If you're in that situation, you probably have self-esteem. The whole situation will cause you self-esteem issues. Like feeling like really good enough for the world and all that. Like, of course he doesn't. Geoffrey Owens doesn't want to like, get self-pity, but I'm sure that has been going in his mind. Like, and to make it worse, DJ Vlad, because he wants people to watch his videos and watch his interviews. You think, oh, Geoffrey Owens feels an adult, and he keeps saying it over and over again. It's like, yeah, just learn some empathy. Like how do you like it if you're struggling and you're famous for one time because you had a minor role in a hit sitcom, but it's hit sitcom like went off the air, and then you didn't get all the roles that that you wanted, like like you're a regular struggling actor, which most actors are, and then everyone keeps saying, oh, you're a failure, how do you like if that was your situation? I mean, if Geoffrey Owens was like offered a role like to have a starring role in a hit film right after he was done with the Cosby Show, like he would have taken it. I think he would have, but that's not how it works. And even when DJ Vlad interviewed his comedian Geoffrey said, you know what, like, dang, Geoffrey Owens' skill set may not be suitable for all kinds of roles. Like, he's a TV actor, a stage actor, but whereas Geoffrey is like a stand-up comedian, like it's different types of acting skill sets or different kind of acting talents. Not all acting talents are the same. And of course, DJ Vlad is like saying, oh, Geoffrey Owens' situation because he doesn't hustle, he doesn't work hard. I'm like, the thing about acting or like arts, anything with the arts, like entertainment, a lot of it is luck. And of course, when he say a lot of his luck, like people get offended. Oh, I work hard. Yeah, you work hard, but you also got lucky. I mean, there's a lot of musicians that work hard and have a little bit of fame, maybe had a few hits, but maybe the trends have changed. That a few years later, after they had their one hit, people weren't interested in the next album, and they start struggling. Like just for example, like a lot of these, like for late 80s, early 90s, what they call hair metal was very popular. But when grunge became like the thing that radio stations and MTV played all the time, and hair metal kind of took the backseat to it, like a lot of hair metal bands, revenue declined. It wasn't because they wasn't working hard. I mean, a lot of them still was working hard, doing tours and stuff. But trends change and the revenue decline. Or like a lot of actors, like they had these like roles and hit sitcoms and hit movies, but then the available jobs thing didn't come through like afterwards. It's not because they didn't work hard. And a lot of times it is luck. Yeah, I said it. It's luck sometimes. Okay, you can be the hardest worker in the world, but a lot of times you have these opportunities because of luck. Let's just say, for example, like in sports, right? Like Tom Brady is like what they call the greatest of all time in quarterbacks. Like, yeah, he works hard. He had one of the greatest work ethic ever. And everybody who's worked around him will say he has a great work ethic. But you also got lucky because his talents in throwing an oval-shaped ball, people pay to watch. If Tom Brady grew up in Romania, where people not interested in spending money to watch a person throw an oval-shaped ball. Tom Brady was grew up in Romania, and he didn't have grew up in a society where people would, have kids programs where people would help him become a better thrower of an oval-shaped ball. Tom Brady wouldn't be making that money that he's making Tom Brady got lucky because his talents. He grew up in a place where his talents is profitable. I'm sure there's a lot of athletes who are like, who had a lot of great work ethic and put all the blood, sweat, and tears in field hockey or lacrosse, handball. But do they make the money Tom Brady does? No, because not many people are willing to spend money watch them play. So it is luck. Like Tom Brady was lucky. Yes, he worked hard. He's a hard worker, but he also got lucky. Like Will Smith. Yeah, he's a hard-working actor. He also got lucky. He started out as a rapper. Like, and the thing is, like, he could have gotten out of style. Like, in fact, several times as his work, he had hits, and then his next album didn't make hits, and then whatever else. That happens to a lot of musicians. But he got lucky that Quincy Jones said, "Hey, I think he had potential to be in a sitcom." And because Will Smith had this exposure in a sitcom, maybe other directors say, maybe we should hire this guy to be in film. So Will Smith got lucky. Yes, he worked hard, but he also got lucky that there was someone in the industry that also say, he can be an actor too, not just a rapper. So Will Smith got lucky. That doesn't mean that. That's not taking away from his hard work. He worked hard, but he also got lucky. Bill Cosby. If Bill Cosby was born like 30 years earlier, I don't think he would even have half the accomplishments that he was able to get. Bill Cosby started his career in TV at a time when the civil rights movement was making strides, and the civil rights movements were finally able to secure like voting rights and getting rid of all these segregation laws. Bill Cosby came up around that time. So if he started like 30 years earlier, he would never have been able to get an opportunity to be the first African American, co-star in a hit sitcom in the 60s with I Spy. He would never have had the opportunity if he was born 30 years earlier. He got lucky in that sense. He got lucky that he was able to also start Fat Albert, his cartoon series, and all these different, of course, his iconic 1980s series, The Cosby Show. If he was born 30 years earlier, he would have been too old to even have his own hit sitcom show like he has. Of course, he squandered his luck later on in life by, all these rape allegations, and of course he got unlucky that he was still alive when people are becoming more aware of sexual assault and how these and that sort of stuff. So, but that stuff is he squandered his luck. He squandered all his hard work, and because of that, his other Cosby's co-stars, including Geoffrey Owens being one of them, lost out because again, Geoffrey Owens, because he had a minor role in the Cosby Show, and every so often if the sitcom gets played in syndication, Geoffrey Owens has some money, and then the syndication stopped because of the scandals, but again, that's not Geoffrey Owens' fault that the person who hired him has all these other scandals and stuff. It's so yeah, people get lucky, and people get unlucky, It's if Geoffrey Owens had a chance to be a superstar sitcom, he would have taken it. I think he would have taken it. And also, even after the whole situation with Geoffrey Owens, getting treated over that whole story being on social media, he kind of got lucky as Tyler Perry's oh, you know what? I get good PR if I hired Geoffrey Owens to perform in one of my films or shows. I don't know what it was, but yeah. So, but DJ Vlad gotta learn to have empathy for people instead of saying, "Oh, you failed as an adult. You failed as an adult." Sooner or later, what? DJ Vlad could, something could happen to him. And the thing is this: a lot of times people go into poverty not because of their fault. Sometimes it is because if you're cause too much trouble drama in your job and you keep losing jobs, or or you don't take education seriously. But sometimes people go into poverty because maybe they have relatives who are sick and they can't. Sometimes people have to take care of their grandma, or their father, or whatever, or ailing child, and someone needs to be home and with them, and they can't afford health care, can't for their relatives. They can't so someone has to stay home and take care of their parents, or take care of their grandma, or take care of their a sick child, and because they gotta stay home and do that, they lose financial opportunities. So is that Geoffrey Owens' case? Yeah, I don't know, but he doesn't have to tell us. Geoffrey Owens doesn't have to tell us about why he wasn't in the position he is, but a lot of times people do have to not have to refuse certain financial opportunities because their parents got sick, or they got sick, or got to take care of their family, and they can't go to work all the time because they got to take care of their family. That happens to a lot of people. DJ Vlad got into an accident and his bill's been running up and he can't pay for anything. Or too, sometimes there's what they call elder abuse. You're a person is getting older or you're disabled and you can't take care of making your own decisions and people take advantage of you. That happens. People get taken advantage of, and so DJ Vlad gotta learn to have empathy for people. And this is hey, oh, he failed as an adult, he failed as an adult. Maybe DJ Vlad should just, ask Geoffrey Owens, hey, what happened? How did his situation and how. But then I guess Geoffrey Owens didn't want to do too many interviews, and I guess DJ Vlad is mad that Geoffrey Owens refused the interview offer, and DJ Vlad started grapes and say, oh, you failed as an adult, you failed as an adult. Man, just shut up already, DJ Vlad, okay? Just shut up already. Just leave the guy alone and just saying, insulting and he fails as an adult. How about just learn to, use the situation to help people instead of bringing people down? So yeah, DJ Vlad failed as an adult to learn empathy, to show empathy. Right? So I know this video's kind of long, yeah, but and we have a new audience in the back, but no, sorry, but yeah. Yeah, so DJ Vlad, just knock it off already. Find something else to talk about instead of just people insulting Geoffrey Owens and his financial issues, right? Okay, but